Hallo Freunde des guten Geschmacks und willkommen zurück hier bei Moin auf YouTube. Ja, es gibt mich noch. Das ist die Frage, die mich die letzten Wochen relativ oft erreicht hat, bei Instagram vor allem. Man hat mich immer wieder gefragt, ob es mich noch gibt, ob ich überhaupt noch streamen werde und so weiter und so fort. Aktuell ist es einfach so gewesen, dass einfach verdammt viel los gewesen ist, im privaten Bereich, aber auch arbeitstechnisch. Und wir alle wissen natürlich auch, die Corona-Krise macht uns alle irgendwie zu schaffen. Und es gibt aktuell auch einfach keine anständigen Spiele zu kaufen. Vieles ist ja auch verschoben worden, unter anderem auch The Last of Us 2 auf unbestimmte Zeit. Und jetzt habe ich einfach mal ein altes Spiel wieder ausgekramt und habe mir gedacht, wir gucken mal und spielen einfach mal ein paar ältere Spiele. Pascal, was geht, Digga? Moin, mein Bruder. Ja, alles gut bei mir soweit. Ich hoffe bei dir auch. Ich hoffe, du bist gesund. Dich hat's nicht erwischt. Ich habe leider auch zwei Leute in meinem, ja, einmal im Bekannten- und einmal im Freundeskreis, die es leider mit dem Coronavirus erwischt hat. Ich lag selber auch etwas über 2 Wochen komplett flach. Allerdings Gott sei Dank nur mit einer heftigen Grippe. Pascal, was machst du eigentlich ohne neue anständige Spiele? Oder gibt es irgendwas, was du dir geholt hast, was du dir gekauft hast? So, Episode 1 ist es an der Zeit. Also ich habe es damals schon mal gespielt, aber ich habe es, glaube ich, nie durchgespielt. Ich weiß es ehrlich gesagt gar nicht mehr. Wir werden einfach mal gucken hier. So. Gucken, ob wir den Sound eventuell ein bisschen runterstellen. Ziele blenden wir mal mit ein. Hinweislevel schrauben wir auch einfach mal mit hoch, damit wir hier in aller Ruhe entspannt durchzocken können. So, ich denke mal, das sollte so von der Einstellung her passen. Haben wir es übernommen oder nicht? Ja, hat er übernommen. Okay. So. Zack. Bevor es losgeht, soll das Spiel dir mitteilen, wenn Martin neue Ziele hat. Ja, machen wir mal mit an. Und dann zocken wir das Ding hier mal ganz entspannt durch. Übrigens, Ende des Monats, ich glaube 24. erscheint
I'm Dr. Emmett Brown.
Predator
I'm standing on the parking lot
für
at
die
Twin Pines
PS4.
Mall. It's Saturday morning, October
Den werde ich auf
26,
jeden Fall zocken.
1985, 1:18 a.m. And this is temporal experiment number 1. Come on, Heine. Hey, boy, get in there. That a boy. In you go. Get down. Get your seatbelt on. That's it.
Whoa. Okay.
Please note that Einstein's clock is in precise synchronization with my control watch. Got it?
Right, check, Doc.
Good. Have a good trip, Einstein. Watch your head.
You got that thing hooked up to the car?
Watch this.
Yeah, okay. Got it.
Not me. The car. The car. If my calculations are correct, when this baby hits 88 miles per hour, you're gonna see some serious shit.
Also wenn man die Filme kennt und liebt, dann ist das Spiel schon irgendwie geil. So. Wo ist der Wagen? Was zum Teufel? Ich weiß gar nicht mehr, was Martin da damals gesagt hat. Ich glaube, was zum Teufel.
The temporal displacement occurred at exactly 1:20 a.m. and 0 seconds.
Doc, who What the heck was that?
Calm down, Marty. I didn't disintegrate anything. The molecular structure of both Einstein and the car are completely intact.
Where the hell are they?
The appropriate question is, when the hell are they? You see, Einstein has just become the world's first time traveler. I sent him into the future. 1 minute into the future, to be exact. And at precisely 1:21 a.m. and 0 seconds, we shall catch up with him and the time machine.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute, Doc. Are you telling me that you built a time machine out of a DeLorean?
The way I see it, if you're going to build a time machine into a car, why not do it with some style? Besides, the stainless steel construction made the flux dispersal. Look out!
Doc?
Huh, that's peculiar.
Where's the car, Doc?
It should have caught up with us 27 seconds ago.
Doc, what happened to Einstein?
No need for concern. It's probably just a minor miscalibration of the time circuits. Marty, could you get my notebook? It should be in the toolbox.
So, da brauchst du ein Notizbuch. Lass Martin nach links laufen, bis du das Notizbuch sehen kannst. Okay, dann laufen wir mal rüber. Den linken Stick. Benutze L1, L und die. Okay. Verschlossene Behälter. Schauen wir mal da an.
Notebook. Got it.
Da ist es schon.
Flux capacitor?
That's it!
What the heck's a flux capacitor?
My latest invention. The thing that makes time travel possible. In this notebook, I've detailed the nearly 3 decades of scientific breakthroughs necessary to build a working time machine. If it ever fell into the wrong hands, the consequences could be catastrophic. Let's see. It's mass equals I times Z, and E equals the square root of Z times C squared. And the flux dispersal rate is inversely proportional to the 4th root of N, carry the 9, then...
Consequences could be catastrophic? Whoa. Deja vu.
Das ist natürlich schon ein episches Spiel. Vor allem die Musik natürlich auch, ne? Wahnsinn.
Doc?
Great Scott!
Doc, what is it?
I've made a horrible mistake.
Doc! Doc, no!
I'm sorry, Marty.
Doc, come back! Doc!
Hey. Okay.
Doc!
Marty,
Alles nur
is
ein
everything
Traum.
okay?
Yeah, Mom, it was just a
Mikey, mein
nightmare.
Guter.
I was in the past.
Moin, moin, wie geht's dir?
Doc was there.
Was macht die Kunst?
Well, you're safe and sound now. Back in good old 1986.
Ich bin soweit wieder fit, Pascal, danke.
But you'd better
Danke,
get up.
danke.
Your father's waiting for you.
Huh?
Bisschen K.O.
Were
immer
you
noch,
going to
aber...
meet him over at Doc's?
Holy crap, I'm late.
Ja, wer liebt diesen Film nicht?
Wie alleine. Einfach sehr
Mike, das freut mich. Das freut mich. Arbeitstechnisch hast du ja jetzt schon Urlaub, glaube ich, oder?
Dad, are we too late to stop the
Oder war das ab Mai?
sale?
Better late than never. You wouldn't believe how much rare stuff there is back here.
That's Doc's stuff. The city has no right
Now,
to.
son, I know you're upset, but your friend's been gone for months, and the city really seems hell-bent on using his land for that new parking garage. And, hey, is that a first edition Jules Verne?
It's just not fair. But at least things can't get any worse.
Hey, Marty.
Hi, Biff.
Come to see if the old crackpot had any buried treasure?
Nah, I guess I'm just remembering.
Wieder Bier. Okay.
I miss Einstein.
Ah, die 10 Tage kriegst du auch noch rum, Mike.
A fish tank? I never knew Doc raised fish. Doc's fish had weird taste in decor. I kind of like Doc.
So.
Does nature contrive it so that even with a time machine, you can't intervene to prevent your own conception, for example?
Dann wollen wir mal gucken, dass wir einen Doc irgendwie wiederfinden.
Hey, Dad.
Was macht Biff hier?
What's Biff doing here? He wasn't a friend of Doc's.
It's a public sale, Marty. Everyone's allowed. Even Biff.
Doc lebt.
I'm telling you, this sale is a joke. Doc's only been gone for a few months, and I happen to know.
Yes, you've told us he's not dead. He's on a trip. Let's say you're right. Have you considered that this trip may not have been entirely voluntary? I hate to say it, but Doc's run up some pretty sizable debts around town. Maybe he's just hiding from his creditors.
Pascal, meinst du mich? Also ich nicht. Ah, ich hatte einen
Do you
Traum.
think dreams can predict the future?
Well, you know I don't go in for that mystical stuff, but I do think they can reflect how you're feeling about the future. What did you dream?
Oh, just weird stuff about Doc.
Well, that's understandable, don't you think?
Nee, ich lag nur mit,
I guess, but
mit heftiger
I feel
Grippe
like
fast
it was
2 Wochen
telling
oder
me
etwas
something.
über 2 Wochen flach. Aber ansonsten soweit alles wieder in Ordnung. So.
Who's running this sale anyway?
Oh, that'd be me, son.
You? Why?
Well, once it became apparent that the bank was going through with the sale, I volunteered to oversee it in order to make sure that Doc's stuff would be treated with a modicum of respect.
Okay, also
Isn't
das
that
Modell
right, Biff?
von Hillway.
You
Gleich
got it,
mal
Mr.
angucken.
McFly.
You got Doc wrong. Sure, maybe he's not so good with money. That's just because his mind's always on bigger things. But he's still a straight-up guy. He'd never run away from his problems.
Well, you know him better than I do, son, but the bank is within its rights to sell off his stuff. Maybe you should try to find some things to remember him by before Biff grabs them all.
Ja, Biff.
I'll keep looking around. Thanks, Dad.
So, wo steht denn das Modell? Ist das hier drüben? Da.
Doc built this model at downtown Hill Valley way back in 1955. The clock tower in the courthouse even works. What the? Is that Doc's notebook in there?
Hey, that looks just like the courthouse. You gotta hand it to the old coot. He was good with his hands.
Biff, can I see that a minute?
This would look great in my fish tank. Give the old carp something new to nibble on.
Der ist total bekloppt. Das Modell schauen.
Can I see that model courthouse for just a second? I need to get something out of it.
Like what? A not guilty verdict? That was a joke.
Oh, ha. But really, can I?
Nah, I think I'll hold on to it.
Give it here, Biff.
Well, well,
Oh.
look at what we have here. Looks like plans for something. What's a flux catheter?
It's none of your business. Doc asked me to...
Brown's worm food, kid. But this looks like it might be worth something.
Hilfe brauchst, drücke die 3-Taste. Okay. Was haben wir denn hier? Hinweis, ziemlich viel Kraft. Wäre nötig, um Biff das Notizbuch aus der Hand zu schlagen. Okay. Kraft. Dann mal gucken, was haben wir denn hier noch? Kraft, irgendwas mit Kraft auf jeden Fall. So.
Hey, Dad, why's my guitar got a price tag on it?
Sorry, son. Must have been an overzealous clerk. Just pick it up. I'll iron things out with the bank.
Ich habe eine Vermutung.
Let's make some noise.
Schön aufdrehen hier, volle Pulle. So wie wir es aus dem Film kennen. So.
It took me forever to repair this thing after I blew it out last time, and now some jerk's gonna pick it up for pennies.
Frage.
I better not crank it up anymore. I really don't want to blow this thing out again.
Kann ich jetzt das Ding hier irgendwie... Okay, Inventar. Martys Gitarre. Okay, jetzt den Verstärker auswählen. Dann wollen wir mal.
Here's an oldie, but a goodie. 1, 2, 3.
Hey, look! It's Chuck Butthead. Let me show you how it's done.
Und
Now,
tschüss.
Biff, I think that's Marty's guitar.
Oh, gosh. You're right, Mr. McFly. Oh, here you go, Marty. Let's hear a few licks. Man, you kids have ruined rock and roll.
Hol dir Docs Notizbuch von Biff zurück. Ja, da sind wir ja dabei. Ich wette, der riesige Lautsprecher hat ziemlich viel Druck. Das wollte ich ja eigentlich versuchen.
Now, something your kids are really
So,
gonna
jetzt
like.
nochmal.
Thanks for warming them up for me,
Okay.
butthead.
Biff, I thought I told you not to take my son's guitar.
Oh, right. Sure thing, Mr. McFly. I was just warming them up for you, Marty. Let's see what you got.
Na komm, jetzt aber.
Man, you kids have ruined rock and roll.
Dann... Das habe ich doch schon probiert, aber... Es ist nett, dass Martys Vater ihn beschützen will, aber manchmal muss man seine... Sprich mit George und sag ihm, dass Marty seine... Okay, dann müssen wir erstmal mit George sprechen anscheinend.
Hey, Dad. About Biff. Dad, I know you're trying
Nee,
to
mehr
help.
aufdrehen geht nicht. Ich habe
He
schon volle
talks a
Pulle
big
aufgedreht,
game,
Mike.
son, but he's not so tough. I've been dealing with him a long time. Believe me, I can handle it.
So can I.
I guess you can. Okay, son, I'll stay out of your way, but you know where to find me.
That notebook is Doc's legacy. I've got an obligation to protect it.
Now, hold on a minute. Didn't you just get done telling me Doc's still around? Off traveling somewhere?
Yeah?
Then how is it your obligation to protect his legacy? You can't have it both ways, Marty. If Doc's alive, he can protect his own legacy. Problem? Biff?
He's got this thing, see, and I really need to get it back.
If he stole something from you...
No, it's one of Doc's notebooks. He found it first, but...
Oh, well then I'm not sure what to tell you. I guess you'll just have to appeal to his better angels or something.
Or something. I'll keep looking around. Thanks, Dad.
So, ich wette, das haben wir ja schon. Okay, dann wahrscheinlich jetzt nochmal das Ding und dann soll das, glaube ich, jetzt klappen. Hoffe ich.
You want to hear a number by Biff and the Biff-Tones? Always happy to play for my
Na
adoring
komm,
fans.
hau auf, Biff. Ah, jetzt.
Now watch me blow the lid off this joint.
Whatever you say.
Na, tschüss.
Rock on, Biff.
Oh, shit.
Doc, where are you?
Ui.
Doc?
Ist er da oder ist er nicht da?
Einstein! Where do you come from, boy? Didn't you bring Doc with you?
Tja, wo steckt Doc? Das ist die große Frage.
Marty?
Ah!
Marty, if you're hearing this recording, then the DeLorean's automatic retrieval feature is a resounding success.
Automatic retrieval?
In case of my failure to return to the DeLorean within an allotted time, I programmed the time machine to jump to these four-dimensional coordinates without me. As you are well aware, time travel is an inherently risky activity, and despite my elaborate precautions, there's always a possibility that I could land in trouble sometime. And that sometime is now, or then, or maybe later.
He's in trouble.
Marty, come to my rescue in the past, or was it the future? Anyway, I'm relying on you to do it again. Please take the DeLorean back, or forward, to whenever it is I'm stuck in time. When you get there, I'm sure you'll figure out what to do.
That's it? Aren't you gonna tell me when that is?
Just go to the date specified on the time circuit readout under the heading marked Last Time Departed. Good luck.
Right. Last time departed. Oh, jeez. Come on. Crap! Oh, great. How am I supposed to find him now? Okay, Doc, I know I haven't seen you in a few months, but I'm pretty sure this isn't your shoe.
So, wie kommen wir jetzt dahin, wo wir hin müssen?
I can use those to enter a date into the time circuits. Once I know when to look for Doc. I can use those to enter a date into the time circuits.
Ja, Marty.
Once I know when to look for Doc.
Aber mehr kann ich hier nicht machen.
Looks like the time circuits still work. Now I only need to know when to look for Doc.
Dann gucken wir uns mal an. Einstein, okay, dann gehen wir mal zu Einstein. Heini, komm mal her hier. So, da ist der Schuh. Und zu Heini.
What do you know about this shoe, Einie? Great Scott! I think he's onto something.
Jo, dann laufen wir mal hinterher.
Okay, now we're getting somewhere. How's this supposed to lead me to Doc, Einie?
Schild der Spielhalle.
see you
Alter.
sneaking into that liquor store, young man.
Wozu brauchen wir einen Hammerladen?
What kind of trouble is Doc in, Einie? Why couldn't Doc have invented a dog translator?
Strickland.
Step away from the door. Now, let me get a look at you.
Einstein, come on!
Just as I suspected. Hooligans! Get along now! Scat!
Ich denke mal, das wird Ihr Schuh sein.
Can you let me in? I've got something to show you.
What is it? Let me see.
So, Inventar, da haben wir auch schon den Schuh. Edna.
A shoe? Wow, now what would I want with a... Huh? Stay there!
Ups. Jo, dann machen wir nach
Leave
oben.
that creature outside!
Sorry, Einstein.
Einstein. Schön Platz.
Well, took you long enough.
There's a lot of stairs.
To return the shoe, I mean. I lost it ages ago. You can put it down next to the other one. Much better. So neat and orderly. I suppose you'll be wanting some sort of reward now.
No,
All I've got is tea and candy.
But...
I'm sorry I called you a hooligan. I try not to jump to conclusions, but after all, 9 out of 10 people in this city are hooligans. It's a fact. Look it up.
Gut, also zu Wort kommt man bei ihr schon mal nicht.
Hey, you kids! Put out those cigarettes!
Alter Schwede. So, mal gucken. Zeitungen.
Don't touch those! My newspapers are in pristine condition and meticulously organized. Not about to let some street punk get jam all over them.
Alles klar. Zeitung, Tabu. So, was haben wir hier sonst noch? Küchentür, Schuhe, Katzenauszeichnung, Bilder.
Is that Vice Principal Strickland?
Mother never could keep little Gerald out of her clothes.
Heizkörper.
Man, she keeps it hot in here.
Oh,
That's the kettle. I'll be right back with some tea. Then don't touch anything.
jawohl, Ma'am. Aber warte mal, wenn sie jetzt verschwindet, dann könnten wir nochmal versuchen, uns an die Zeitungen zu begeben.
Juveniles collide with manure truck. Nice picture.
Ja, toll. Das hat sich schon mal nicht gelohnt.
Hey, mind if I use your binoculars for a sec?
Go ahead, dear.
Man, these are powerful. I could see Biff going into the video store.
Yeah, you wouldn't believe the filth that boy watches. Yeah, he's nothing but an out-of-control hedonist, just like his father.
If there's a clue to finding Doc out there, I'm not seeing it. I don't even know where to start looking.
Suche nach Hinweisen auf Docs Verbleib. Ja, da sind wir dabei. So. Katzenschüssel wird glaube ich nichts bringen. Katzenauszeichnung auch nicht. Können wir nochmal reingucken. Okay, nach dem Schuh zu fragen.
Miss Strickland?
Jack! Diane! I know what you're doing behind that tree!
Alter, so eine Nachbarin wünscht man
Yes.
uns auch nicht, oder? Krass.
Do you remember when you lost your shoe? Shoe? That
Komm, gib
shoe
mir
over
ein
there.
Datum.
Oh, that shoe! Huh. Hi, what a nosy Nelly! No one likes a busybody, you know.
But
Oh, fine, let me think about it. Yes, I remember. I lost it in a scuffle with a dog. Oh, when was it? Oh, yes, the day that speakeasy burned down.
a speakeasy in Hill Valley?
Don't act so surprised, young man. Your generation doesn't hold a copyright on moral depravity, you know. Sin has been on the prowl in Hill Valley since the day it was founded.
Wow, a speakeasy. That must have been wild. Is it true they used to drink gin out of slippers like my grandma said?
Don't romanticize the past, young man. Prohibition was a time when gangsters ruled the town while honest citizens quaked in their beds.
So, wo war diese Bar?
So where was it? That speakeasy that burned down, I mean.
That was ages ago. If you're looking for bootleg hooch.
No, I'm just curious, that's all. I'm a student of history.
Student of history, my Aunt Fanny. Yeah, your generation of hooligans and slackers could give two ripe figs about history.
Miss Strickland?
Oh, video store!
Huh?
The speakeasy used to be hidden in plain sight down there in the town square. Right where that disgusting videotape rental store squats today.
So the video store building must have gone up after the speakeasy burned down.
Following year, as I recall.
So the video store building must have gone up after the speakeasy burned down.
Following year, as I recall.
What's with all these newspapers?
This is my personal archive. I've got every issue of the Hill Valley Telegraph ever published.
Get out. Every single issue?
From 1871 to the present. If it happened in Hill Valley, you'll find it in my stacks.
I guess somewhere in these stacks there must be an article about the speakeasy burning down.
Naturally. I probably wrote it myself. I was quite a reporter back in the day.
Any idea what date that article came out?
Well, obviously the day after the speakeasy burned down.
Don't let me keep you from your business.
You
Noch
there!
mal.
Don't even think about tossing that Kleenex on the ground!
Alter Schwede. Da wollen wir gleich nochmal an die Zeitung gehen und versuchen nochmal den Heizkörper.
There's the whistle!
Okay.
Surely the water's boiling by now.
So, die Troller ist weg. Dann versuchen wir nochmal an den Zeitung was herauszufinden.
Brown Mansion destroyed. 1962. No, that's not where Doc's stranded. Alright, Einstein brought me this shoe, and Miss Strickland lost the shoe on the day the speakeasy burned down. But when did the speakeasy burn down? I at least need to know the year.
Denke mal, dass wir dort zur Videothek müssen. Einem Gebäude. Okay. Also nochmal mit dem
Hey, mind
Fernglas.
if I use your binoculars for a sec?
Go ahead, dear.
So. 1932.
Rebuilt in February 1932.
So, wenn das ein Jahr später gebaut worden ist, muss es 31 gewesen sein.
I need a date.
Don't look at me. I'm far too old for you.
Okay. Suche nach Hinweisen schon wieder. Du weißt, in welchem Jahr die gebrannt ist. Du brauchst aber noch das Datum. Okay, dann probieren wir es jetzt nochmal mit der Heizung und dann nochmal die Zeitung. Dann hoffe ich, dass wir endlich dieses blöde Datum hier bekommen, damit wir die alte mal verlassen können.
Surely the water's boiling by now.
Weil die quatscht mir hier eindeutig zu viel. Na komm, Zeitung.
Let's see. Ground broken on site of former speakeasy. Singer vanishes. Hill Valley Expo delights crowd. Soup kitchen exposed. Here we go. Speakeasy arsonist slain. Legal procedure gave way to old-fashioned vengeance last night when a mob descended on the Hill Valley police station. The suspect in the speakeasy arson case, a drifter known as Carl Sagan, was pulled from his... Carl Sagan? It's Doc! Killed by a mob. What's the date? June 14th, 1931. Jeez,
Okay,
I gotta
wir haben
rescue
ein
him.
Datum. Ach du Scheiße, Marty.
My newspapers!
Sorry, Miss Strickland. Let me...
No! You've gotten my history out of order! Oh, do you know how long it'll take to fix what you've done? Oh,
Lass mich lieber verschwinden.
Get out! Help! Police! I'm being attacked by hooligans!
Alter. Okay, wir haben das Datum, also nix wie los.
Marty! Where you been, son? And what are you doing in that getup?
Halloween-Party, naja, Schulaufführung machen wir.
Didn't I tell you? I got the lead in the school play. We're doing...
Grapes of Wrath?
Right.
Oh, Steinbeck! Who are you playing? Never mind, you don't have to explain. I'm sure whatever it is you're up to, you know what you're doing, right?
I hope so.
Hey, sometimes you gotta go out on a limb for the ones you love, right? Wish my dad had understood that. You won't stay away too long.
You'll barely know I was gone.
So, Marty, mach den DeLorean
Ready to
fertig.
go, Einstein?
Einstein. Also, ich hoffe nicht, dass wir das Datum jetzt per Hand eingeben müssen, weil ich hab's schon wieder vergessen.
On. Flux capacitor. Fluxy.
Fluxy.
Okay. If Doc's gonna get killed on June 14th, 1931, I'll just show up the day
Ein Tag
before
vorher, ich war ja ein paar Tage
and get
früher
him out.
gefahren.
I hope you know what you're doing, Doc.
Wie auch immer. Ab geht die Post. Scheiße. So, wir sind angekommen, das ist schon mal gut. Mal gucken, dass wir Doc endlich finden. Okay, also einmal verstecken. 2 miles, it's still well. So. Einstein, warte!
Einstein, where'd you go now, boy?
Lauf doch nicht so schnell, Junge. So, dann mal sehen, wo wir hier gleich hin müssen. Ach, die Uhr, die können wir doch auch. Aus den Filmen. Oh, genau. Police Station. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, wo läuft der jetzt hin, hier, der Vogel?
Young man! Excuse me, young man!
Who, me?
You're the only man in the street, and I'm looking for a man-in-the-street reaction. Naturally, you know about the explosion that destroyed this illegal gin establishment.
I read about it, yeah.
What's your opinion of Carl Sagan, the stranger who single-handedly did what the law has been unable to do for 10 long years, namely, rid Hill Valley of the scourge of liquor?
Ich habe das Gefühl, dass Doc im Gefängnis sitzt.
There's gotta be some sort of mistake here. Carl wouldn't do something like that.
It's surprising the lengths a person will go to when it's a clear-cut matter of right and wrong. You've got an honest look about you. You do support the side of righteousness, I trust.
You can mark me down as a supporter.
The young man said, flashing a boyish yet virile grin. Hill Valley needs more upstanding youths like yourself. Do you have a message for the vicious gangsters who still roam these streets, no doubt plotting to corrupt our citizens with another den of booze, sin, and debauchery?
Ask him where I can get the address.
Ah, I see! Because you want to blast it to smithereens just like Carl Sagan did. With public-spirited citizens like you around, the lawless element will be on the run in no time. Mr. May I get your name?
Yeah, it's...
Sonny Crockett. Komm, nimm uns Sonny Crockett.
Sonny Crockett.
Thank you for sharing your candid opinions, Mr. Crockett. Edna Strickland, Hill Valley Herald.
I know. I met you back. I'm familiar with your work.
You read my column? How sweet! I know it's just an etiquette column, but I believe it'll lead to bigger and better... Oh!
Einstein, no. Down, boy.
Is this wretched creature yours? He assaulted me once before.
Bösartige Kreatur.
Aggressive dogs must be kept on leash at all times. It's the law. Look it up.
Doc. I gotta find Doc.
So, ich gehe davon aus, dass er im Gefängnis hockt.
I guess this is where the speakeasy burned down. How'd Doc ever get mixed up in that?
So, kann man hier irgendwie die Kamera drehen? Nee. Okay, hier kommen wir schon mal rüber. Bank wollen wir auch nicht. Ich glaube, hier müssen wir rüber, ne? Richtung Gefängnis. Schild der Suppenküche. Hier ist das Gefängnis.
Doc!
Tatsache, wir haben ihn
Doc!
zumindest gefunden. Müssen wir ihn noch irgendwie rausbekommen.
You sent for me, Doc.
I did? When?
May 14th, 1986.
1980? The automatic retrieval system, of course. I'd almost forgotten about that.
So what's our plan for getting you out of here?
Plan? We don't need a plan.
We don't.
Not in the slightest. The police picked me up for that speakeasy fire a couple of weeks ago, but the DA hasn't got a case. They're releasing me tomorrow morning.
So basically, I traveled 50 years into the past to deliver your car?
Sorry about that, but it's so wonderful to see you. We have a lot of catching up to do.
Yeah, you might want to hold off on that, Doc.
Great Scott! I'm going to be gunned down by gangsters on the steps of the courthouse.
Why would they do that?
Yes, they didn't approve of my burning down their speakeasy.
Very funny, Doc. Maybe now we should come up with a plan?
A plan? Right. But what?
Tja, wie kriegen wir da raus? Reise zurück in der Zeit wird, glaube ich, nichts bringen mit den Gangstern. Wir probieren es mal mit
Why don't we try to
durch.
tough it out? Now that we know what's coming, maybe we sneak it past the gangsters with a bulletproof vest or something.
That might work with one or two bullets, but from the looks of this article, it appears that I'm going to be mowed down in a hail of Tommy gun fire that rendered the innocent stranger little more than a pumpy mass of bones and gristle.
Who writes like that?
According to the byline, one Edna Strickland.
I should have guessed.
Dann müssen wir mal sehen.
We tell the authorities.
Tell them what? That my friend from the future has proof that I'll be murdered tomorrow? They'd ship us both off to the loony bin. And trust me, you don't want to see the inside of a 1931 insane asylum.
Why don't I take the DeLorean, go back in time before you were arrested, and stop you from getting caught in the first place?
Don't even think about it. Without my unjust incarceration, the events that sent you into the past might never happen, resulting in a paradox of continuum-shattering proportions.
Jeez, we've been back together for 5 minutes, Doc, and you're already talking about the end of the universe. I've missed that.
Don't be ridiculous, Marty. I was only referring to the end of the universe as we know it.
So. Die Gangster sprechen Ausbruch.
I suppose I could just get some dynamite and break you out of jail.
No, that's far too dangerous. Not just to me, but to random innocent people in the past. The repercussions could be... That's it!
What's it?
My rocket-powered drill.
You have a rocket-powered drill?
Not yet. I haven't built it yet.
You've lost me, Doc.
Listen, a few months ago, my 17-year-old self sent in a patent application for a rocket-powered drill. I abandoned the project after I never heard back from the patent office, but the prototype should be nearly complete.
Great, I'll just run back to your lab and...
No, I said nearly complete. You need me to help you finish it.
How the hell am I supposed to sneak a half-finished rocket-powered drill into your cell?
Not me! 1931 me!
Wait a minute, Doc. You want me to convince your 1931 self to build a rocket-powered drill to break you out of jail?
Precisely!
Ei. Das ist nicht einfach. Wo kann ich sie finden?
Let's say I go along with this crazy idea. Where can I find you? I mean, the other you.
How should I know? It was over 50 years ago. Why don't you go over to the soup kitchen next door and give my house a call? They'll know where to find me.
Soup kitchen. Got it.
Just stay away from the soup. It'll cause irreparable damage to your digestive system.
I guess I better get started. Don't worry, Doc. I'll get you out of here in no time.
I'm not worried. Once you and my younger self put your heads together, you'll be unstoppable.
Gut, dann ab in die Suppenkiste, hätte ich beinahe gesagt, Küche. Und den Doc von früher anrufen. So. Gucken, wo das Telefon ist. So, der hat auf jeden Fall schon mal Hunger hier. Telefon, wo haben wir ein Telefon?
McFly!
Ach du Scheiße.
Biff? Kid! Grandpa?
That's Mr. Tannen to you, Artie. What are you doing out here?
Well, I was getting kind of hungry, so I figured I'd come down here for some free soup.
Just thought I'd come down for some soup. Think, McFly. The DA's throwing around subpoenas like Babe Ruth.
I don't think Ruth's a pitcher anymore.
Shut it. If one of those subpoenas landed in the hands of my number cruncher, I'd be in a whole lot of trouble. I could even get sent up the river. You wouldn't want that, would you? Would you?
No, of course not, kid.
All right. That's better. What are you looking at, punk? Keep your eyes on the soup, kid. Well?
Well, what?
Well, what are you still doing here?
Sorry, kid. I'll just run back to the safe house.
You do that. And McFly?
Yes?
That hat's too flashy. You better let me hold on to it. Now scram!
You got it, boss.
And don't come out until I give you the all clear. I swear, if even one of you mooks could add 2 + 2 without your fingers, I'd dump that wimp into the lake. Hey! Anyway, I'm off to make myself irresistible. Don't let anyone burn down the shop while I'm gone.
So, da ist das Telefon. Dann wollen wir mal gucken, ob wir diesen Dock erreichen. Bei unserem Glück wahrscheinlich eh nicht.
Hi. Do you know where I could find Emmett Brown?
Young Master Brown is currently tending to his clerking duties at the courthouse. Who may I say is calling?
Okay, im Gericht ist er.
The courthouse? Doc never told me you worked at the courthouse.
Dann würde ich sagen, hier geben wir uns gar nicht mit den Leuten ab. Wir verziehen uns direkt zum Gerichtsgebäude. So, ich glaube, dann müssen wir einmal hier rüber. Dann hier rüber war das doch, ne? Ah ne, das ist ja schon. So, Marty, lauf. Oh. Einstein, was machst du denn da? So, das ist das
Young Doc's in the
Gerichtsgebäude.
courthouse. I hope I'll be able to recognize him.
Boah, alter Schwede.
Don't touch those. These are very sensitive legal documents. Nobody
Das
is
ist doch
supposed
Doc.
to handle them but sworn officers of the
Der
court.
junge Doc,
Papa,
wir haben ihn.
I mean, Judge Brown says so.
Judge Brown? Doc. Nice to meet you. I'm, Sonny Crockett.
Emmett Brown, but I am a law clerk, not a doctor. Now please get out of my way. I have important business to transact.
So, jetzt müssen wir ihn ja irgendwie überzeugen, dass er diesen Bohrer da baut. Wo ist er jetzt? Warte doch mal, Emmett.
Hey, how
Hallo.
you doing, Einie?
Nix einig, wir müssen doch zu Emmett, oder nicht? Wir können nichts machen aktuell. Wir laufen ihn einfach mal hinterher. Okay, hier geht er also rein. Kommen wir da auch rein. Probieren wir das mal.
Hello?
No solicitors!
Listen, Emmett, you don't know me, but I'm your friend.
I'm not big on friends. They get in the way of work.
Okay, probieren wir es
Listen,
mal.
I understand you're working on a new invention in your lab.
Invention? You must have me mixed up with somebody else. I'm in law. I have absolutely no interest in science. Or do we take H?
Come on, wait up a minute.
You again? Can't you see I'm busy?
Komm schon, so.
Okay, so you don't want your old man to know. That's fine. Listen, we all keep secrets. But I'm telling you, you can level with me about this science project of yours.
I am not a scientist. Go ahead, ask me what E equals.
What does E equal?
I have absolutely no idea. See? I don't know where you got your information from about me, mister, but you're wrong, wrong, wrong.
Nein, hier lang.
Will you just give me a chance?
Harassment's a federal crime, Mr. Crockett.
Come on, you could trust me, Doc. Emmett, it's your future I'm looking out for, in more ways than one.
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about you and science.
Oh, that word again! If you insinuate I'm a scientist once more, I'll sue you for defamation of character.
Das kann doch nicht sein, ey. Wir müssen doch irgendwie... den Doc jetzt dazu bekommen.
I don't need to go in there anymore. I don't need to go in there anymore.
Da ist er ja schon wieder.
Will you just give me a chance?
Harassment's a federal crime, Mr. Crockett.
Emmett, about your...
Don't say it. Dimensional harmonica.
Will you just give me a chance?
Harassment's a federal crime, Mr. Crockett.
What's this important business you're up to?
It's a legal matter, very complicated, very abstruse. I need to obtain 5 sets of initials on every copy of this writ of indemnification before before Judge Brown can even think of granting a waiver to the party in the first part.
You have no idea what it's about, do you?
That's how important it is.
Come on, Doc. Emmett, drop the Legal Eagle Act. I got something more important for you to do.
Mr. Crockett, I'll have you know that the law is the very mortar that holds society together, and we in the legal profession are like brick masons building the edifice of the future.
Your dad tell you that?
Every morning.
So, Emmett, what time are you through with work?
Depends. On weeknights, Pop sometimes keeps me in the office till 9.
9 at night? But today's Saturday.
Right. So I probably won't get off before 10.
How about you knock off work early and I'll buy you a beer?
Wir müssen irgendwie
soda.
diesen blöden Bohrer da gebaut
Try
bekommen.
to tempt me from my duty with sugary beverages, keeping the wheels of justice turning. That's
Dazu
my
müssen wir aber
one
erstmal
passion in life.
die jungen
Besides,
Emmett
if I
irgendwie
left before
überzeugen.
8, my pop would kill me.
Sounds like you're a little scared of your father.
Scared of my father? Pop is the most learned, just, incorruptible judge that Hill Valley has ever seen. The only people scared of Judge Brown are people with a dark secret to hide. And I don't have a dark secret to hide.
See,
So,
I'm sort of in the
sehen
science
wir es
business
jetzt mal
myself.
so.
That's why I sought you out.
Not that I care in the least, because science is the furthest thing from my own area of interest, which is law, but I don't believe you.
It's true. I'm a scientist.
So tell me something, Mr. Scientist, from your vast storehouse of scientific knowledge.
The leg bone's connected to the thigh bone?
Amazing.
Emmett,
So, jetzt aber
about
komm.
your...
Say it.
Oh, nicht schon wieder.
Or do we
Will you just give me a chance?
Harassment's a federal crime, Mr. Crockett.
Sounds like you're a little scared of your father.
Scared of my father? Pop is the most learned, just, incorruptible judge that Hill Valley has ever seen. The only people scared of Judge Brown are people with a dark secret to hide. And I don't have a dark secret to hide.
Ah, Mann, ey. Da müssen wir jetzt mal gucken.
Emmett, about your...
Say it.
Unter den Tipps, was wir da jetzt noch machen können. Weil irgendwie
Oh, let's start over.
kriegen wir denn nichts aus dem Vogel heraus. So. Emmett wird sich nicht mit dir einlassen, aber wenn ihr beide etwas gemeinsam hättet. Wenn er denkt, dass du nicht hinhörst. Okay, was murmelt er, wenn ich nicht hinhöre?
Of course, that's Newton. But how many Newtons are required to maintain constant acceleration is reduced by the inverse of the derivative of the speed relative to the speed of light. Oh, with respect to h.
Nächste Frage. Probleme sind nur Kauderwelsch für Martin, aber es gibt jemanden, der damit etwas anfangen kann. Versuche Emmets Gemurmel aufzunehmen. Alles klar. Dann brauchen wir Tonbandgerät. So, dann warten wir, bis er gleich wieder rauskommt.
Na,
Und dann nehmen wir das auf. Und dann, denke ich mal, müssen wir das zu Doc bringen.
Oh, think, Emmett, think. H to the A multiplied by the inverse of A. H to the A multiplied by the inverse of A. Oh.
So, dann würde ich sagen, oder noch mehr aufnehmen.
Oh, think, Emmett, think. H to the A multiplied by the inverse of A. H to the A multiplied by the inverse of A. Oh.
Okay. Dann würde ich sagen, gehen wir damit jetzt nochmal zu Doc. denke mal, dass das reichen wird. Also einmal den Park oder was auch immer das hier ist verlassen. Und da wären wir schon. So, nochmal das Tonbandgerät. Doc.
So, Doc, does this ring a bell?
Perfekt.
Think, Emmett, think. H to the A multiplied by the inverse of A. H to the A multiplied by the inverse of A.
Good grief! Is that me? I sound so
young?
I was gonna say intense. I forgot how wound up I used to get.
Yeah, but what are you muttering about?
Oh, that's easy. It's Ivanhoff's conundrum. Just tell my younger self that H equals a Hamiltonian operator.
Won't giving him the answer mess up the time stream?
Only if it turns out that reality is actually nothing more than a holographic illusion created by the interplay of subatomic particles on a vast two-dimensional membrane.
So...
It'll be fine.
Haben wir alle verstanden. So, dann würde ich sagen, müssen wir nochmal zurück. Kommen wir hier eigentlich über die Straße? Leider nicht. Leider nicht. Moin, Luca. Da ist er ja schon
Just give me a chance.
Harassment's a federal crime, Mr. Crockett.
So, jetzt probieren wir es einfach nochmal.
Maybe H equals the Hamiltonian operator.
What did you just say?
I said maybe H equals the...
Hamiltonian operator?
Yeah.
Great Scott! If H is the Hamiltonian, then H to the A multiplied by the inverse of H can only be the same as the expectation value for A. That's it! That's the solution to Ivanov's conundrum, the problem I've been wrestling with in my
Es war
head
lustig zu sehen, dass Doc schon früher als junger Mann
Sure you would have figured it out by yourself in a day or two.
Durchgeknallter
You
Typ
figured out
war.
how to build that rocket-powered drill.
Where did you learn so much about science?
Well, it's like this.
You know about my rocket power drill? Then there can only be one explanation.
What?
You're from the patent office. I confess I didn't quite know what to expect when I sent the paperwork, but I never expected this. Welcome! I'm at your service. What can I do for you?
So.
Can I see your rocket-powered drill?
Of course, of course. Naturally, it's
endlich.
just a scale model, but it's nearly operational. I can show it to you, say, first thing in the morning.
Voll funktionsfähiges Baumodell in Originalgröße. Gehen wir doch mal
Nah, that's
darauf.
no good. I need to see a full-size model. That's fully operational. Tonight. Otherwise, we'll have to award the patent to a competing inventor, Dr. McCoy.
It can't be done! I mean, it might be possible to construct a full-size working model in that time frame, but I haven't got the main ingredient for the fuel.
I'll get it for you. What is it?
190 proof grain alcohol. You know how difficult it is to get a hold of alcohol these days.
Especially now that someone's blown up the speakeasy.
And besides, there's no way I can get off work until I've delivered the subpoena. Part of the investigation into the business affairs of Kid Tannen. Is it vitally important you see that rocket-powered drill today?
Yes. Is it vitally important you deliver that subpoena today?
Yes!
Listen, I'll help you deliver it, and I'll see to it you get the alcohol you need. It'll help you get that drill finished by tonight. Deal?
Deal. Here's the subpoena.
Arthur McFly? You got to subpoena my grandpa?
It's Kid Tannen.
Hey, I just saw him at the soup kitchen, yelling at Arthur McFly.
I'm not surprised. Arthur does the books for his business.
What kind of business?
That's what the DA is trying to find out.
Let's go talk to him.
No!
Why not? Kid Tannen can tell us where Arthur's hiding.
Yeah, well, he can also have us fitted for a Chicago overcoat.
So. Emmett braucht Alkohol. Da müssen wir überlegen, wo wir den Scheiß jetzt herbekommen. Edna. Ja, wir gehen erstmal hier rüber. Das Problem ist nur, ich glaube nicht, dass wir hier noch was herbekommen. Alkohol. Ah, warte mal, ich weiß, wo wir Alkohol herkriegen. Ich weiß. Ich Steuerung ist manchmal so ein bisschen bescheiden. So, hier werden wir Alkohol herkriegen. Da bin ich mir sicher.
Hey, Q-Ball.
What?
The truck just arrived with a fresh shipment of, soup.
Soup?
Well, this is the regular soup, and this is the special soup.
Right.
Wahrscheinlich Alkohol drin, also keine Suppe. Gut.
Hey, what are you doing?
I'm spicing up the soup. It's my secret recipe.
Listen, this ain't the Savoy, and we ain't here to feed these bozos no fancy soup. The boss has got a business to rebuild, so knock off the goofing and mind your post.
All right. Just try the soup. Well?
I can see why you want to keep this a secret.
So, Emmett braucht Alkohol, das haben wir schon verstanden. Etwas stärker als Suppe. Du kannst trotzdem die Objekte darin in Bewegung bringen. Hast du es mit der Küchentür versucht? Küchentür. Was ist jetzt? Was macht er? Klopf. Aha. Nicht schlecht. Sehr clever, die Herren. Da kommen wir natürlich nicht durch. Jetzt müssen wir mal sehen.
There's no way I'm gonna keep that door open without some help.
So. Emmett.
Huddle up, Emmett.
Huddle?
Just listen up for a second. Emmett, I can't get into the door over there. Those tables are jamming it shut.
The door? So your plan is to just waltz in there and take a barrel of alcohol?
No, of course not. That would be stupid, right?
I'll say.
Still, I'd like to get that door open. I can't do anything from out here.
Well, it's a simple matter of physics. A lever, some sort of stop. Let me see what I can come up with.
Art Stopper. Gibt's hier irgendwas? Da ist so eine Suppe.
Eureka!
Hey, where do you think you're going?
The kitchen?
The kitchen's for management only, rummy.
Excuse me.
Yeah?
Could I have a bowl of soup?
You're a soup kitchen. What do you think?
Tja, Suppe essen. Die scheint auch nicht zu schmecken.
What kind of soup is this? It tastes like...
Scrolle ribolita?
I was gonna say week old cabbage.
Everyone's a critic. Look, all I got to work with is this 2-bit soup in a barrel and spice rack that hadn't been restocked since the Coolidge administration. What do you think I should do to perk this slop up?
Let's see. Have you tried... giving the soup a little heat, maybe?
Why, is it getting cold?
No, I mean, like chili powder. Muy caliente.
Oh, bit of a tough guy, huh? Actually, I like it spicy too, but it's gotta be edible for the common folks.
Come on, a little dash isn't gonna kill anyone.
Aw, heck. You got moxie, kid.
Let's spice it up a bit, shall we? Kitchens for management only, Rummy. Whoa!
Ich verstehe auch nicht so ganz, wie wir da jetzt durchkommen sollen.
I hope Doc Jr.'s thingamabob holds out.
Okay, also das Ding ist zumindest soweit offen. Rollen die Fässer dahin, wo du sie brauchst, wenn das Regal angestoßen wird. Auf das Rohr kommen damit, ja gut, das wissen wir ja schon. Aber die Frage ist,
Okay, I've got some more ideas about your soup.
Do tell.
Let's see. Have you tried
oh, Chili-Pulver hatten wir schon.
Salt?
Noch ein bisschen Salz.
Salt? What do you think, it's too bland? Too mild? I didn't put too much pepper in it, did I?
I just think it could use a little more salt.
No accounting for taste these days.
Wir müssen irgendwie gucken. So, jetzt schiebt er das ja wieder rüber. Keine Ahnung, wie wir da jetzt hinkommen sollen. Aber warte mal. Pfeife. Was macht er jetzt? So, jetzt müssen eigentlich wieder neue Fässer kommen, wenn die Tür aufgeht. Ah. Okay.
Ah, Miss Strickland. Come for some more soup?
Mikey,
Come
lass
now,
die
Mr.
Kippen
Donnelly.
sein.
You know I wouldn't set one foot in this mockery of all that is good and decent if the poor of Hill Valley weren't so dependent on
Setz dich in
Mr.
deine
Tennant's
Zeitmaschine
overblown
und
show of generosity.
begib dich ins Jahr
Just give me the soup
1812 von
before
mir
I
aus. Aber
gag
lass
on the
die Kippen
hypocrisy.
weg. So, jetzt müssen wir so ein blödes Fass da irgendwie bekommen, ne?
I'll tell the boss you said hello.
I'll just bet you will.
Edna picked up the barrel of hooch. Now all I have to do is to get it from her somehow.
So, gucken wir mal die Tipps durch. Das hatten wir ja schon. Was du auf den Tisch gerollt hast. Du solltest rausgehen und versuchen, an den Fusel zu kommen. Den Edna sich, okay. Dann gehen wir hier mal raus und gucken mal. Mrs. Edna? Bitte geben Sie mir das Fass. Wo ist sie jetzt hingelaufen? Da ist sie doch, ne?
Hey,
Oh,
Miss
Edna.
Strickland.
Oh, hello, Mr. Crockett. Try not to draw any undue attention my way. I'm on the trail of a hot new scoop, as we in the newspaper business say.
I'm sorry about the way Einstein lit into you back there. I don't know what got into him.
Well, I hope you've learned to keep him under control.
Yeah, I found someone to keep him distracted.
Very good. Now let's see if you know your multiplication tables.
Did you finish the story you interviewed me for? About Carl Sagan?
Yes, but those pig-headed editors at the paper rejected it. They said my story was slanted, and that I was glorifying a suspected arsonist. As if their stories aren't always glorifying the criminal vermin that run this town. This whole thing makes me so mad I could spit. Though of course I never would. There's an ordinance against it, and it's so untidy.
What's the scoop?
I've heard rumors that something shady is going on at the Sisters of Mercy soup kitchen. It's under new management, you know. And oh, we mustn't jump to any conclusions. Not till the facts are in. I hope to heaven it is just a rumor. That soup kitchen is the front line in the good fight. If it goes bad, what will happen to the Stay Sober Society? Not to mention all the charitable institutions that depend on me for soup deliveries.
Kriegen wir erstmal Finger vom Fusel
What's the
verbannt.
Stay Sober Society?
You haven't heard of the SSS? They do the most marvelous work, taking hopeless drunken bums and turning them into former hopeless drunken bums. I'm one of the founding members. And not to say that I was ever, well, you know. Anyway, we've always met in the cellar of the Sisters of Mercy soup kitchen, but for some reason the new managers don't want us down there, so we're stuck. We've got nowhere to meet.
You make hot soup deliveries?
It's one of my many small contributions to the good cause. Healthy bodies, healthy souls, or so one hopes. I pick up barrels of hot soup at the kitchen, and I deliver them hither and thither. Hill Valley Orphanage, the St. Francis Xavier Ranch for Unwanted Children, Foggy Mountain Home for the Incurably Insane, Shady Acres Rest Home. Oh, I can barely keep track of them all. It's a very big job.
Hey, I can help you deliver soup. I donate a lot of time to
Falls mir
charity.
dieses blöde Fass.
Which ones?
The, Mario Brothers.
Ah, yes.
Die
The Italians
Super
do
Mario
so
Brothers.
many good works.
If you'll just fix it so I can pick up the barrels of soup.
Now hold your horses, let's not get over eager. I drive the soup cycle in this town, and I'm not about to turn it over to an upstart. But if you're well connected with the local charitable institutions,
Yeah?
you can let me know when they're running low on soup.
Ah, du gib mir doch dieses blöde, beknackte Fass.
I know a place where the Stay Sober Society can meet.
Oh, where?
You could meet in the speakeasy, the one that got bombed last Wednesday.
Now wouldn't that be poetic?
Amatorius,
irony?
moin.
But I'm not sure the building is structurally safe.
Ja, ist halt nicht die originale Story, das ist schon richtig. Einige Momente ecken zwar so ein bisschen an der Story, aber
I know a place where the Stay Sober Society can meet.
ah Mann,
Where?
auch dieses blöde Fass.
The Brown residence.
You mean Judge Brown's place?
Yeah, I happen to be good friends with his son Emmett, and he's told me the judge would love to lend his place out for, you know, good causes like yours.
Really? Why, that's the most generous, public-spirited offer I've received in a month of Sundays. Please, tell your friend Emmett we accept. And the offer couldn't have come at a better moment. It's almost time for the meeting to begin.
As a matter of fact, I do know a local charity that's running low on soup.
Oh? Who?
Tja. Gehen wir mal aufs
The orphanage.
Waisenhaus.
No, they've already got all the soup they can handle.
You asked me to tell you if one of the local
Oh
charities
Mann,
is
die
running
Alte,
low
ey,
on
gib mir doch
soup.
einfach dieses blöde
Somebody
Fass,
need a
ey.
visit from my soup cycle?
Altersheim vielleicht.
The rest home.
No, it's way past their
Leck
bedtime.
mich am Arsch, ey.
You asked me to tell you if one of the local charities is running low on soup.
Does somebody need a visit from my soup cycle?
The Stay Sober Society.
That's right. They'll soon be
Ah,
gathering at the Brown
geht
estate,
doch.
and we haven't provided refreshments. I can't get over the generosity of your friend Emmett, volunteering his father's house for our
Kompliment,
meeting.
dass du so ein Spiel streamst. Ja, warum auch nicht? Man muss ja nicht immer die großen Titel streamen und da es im Moment einfach aktuell keine neuen guten Spiele gibt, wie ich finde, habe ich mir gedacht, packe ich mal so einen alten Kram aus.
Don't you get it? You need
Ich
alcohol to run
meine,
your
zurück in
drill,
die
right?
Zukunft, ich meine,
Those
das ist ja
bootleggers at the
nun,
soup kitchen won't let us get our hands
ist ja
on any of
legendär,
their
ne, die
hooch.
Filme.
But we can get Miss Strickland to pick it up for us and deliver it right to your door.
No, out of the question.
Why?
I can't just let strangers invade my parents' house. What do we know about these people?
Und wo wir gerade bei Filmen sind, die legendär sind, Ende des Monats, ich glaube am 24., wenn ich mich nicht täusche, kommt Predator raus für die PlayStation. Und das werde ich dann definitiv auch spielen und streamen, weil ich ein absoluter Fan von den Predator-Filmen bin.
You're a bunch of really great guys.
We don't know that.
They're really polite.
We don't know that.
They're sober. It says so right in the name.
Well, okay, but Pop needs his peace and quiet at the end of the day. This meeting is sure to be too noisy for him.
Get your dad a pair of earplugs.
I can't tell my father to wear earplugs.
They'll be quiet. You'll be quiet, right?
Oh, yes! I play my tambourine very softly.
You hear that?
Yes, but...
But what?
But it's still impossible.
I promised Miss Strickland. It means so much to her.
The answer is still no.
Sind wir schon zu zweit?
Think of the Stay
Meinst du
Sober
wegen
Society.
Predator jetzt?
What'll happen
Oder?
to them?
They can all fall off the wagon for all I care.
Okay, forget the whole thing. We don't have to test your rocket-powered drill tonight.
You don't?
No. I'll take the train back to Washington and I'll tell the folks at the office to give the patent to Dr. McCoy.
Wait! You will instruct the members of the society.
Ja, mega. Also ich habe mir da schon so ein paar Dinge auch angeguckt, ein paar Videos.
Then you are
Und ich muss sagen, ich finde das Spiel Predator ganz geil.
You have such a righteous face.
Ist auf jeden Fall sehr brutal. Auch das muss man auch
Edna
dazu sagen.
Strickland, I don't know how to thank you for your generosity.
Pleased to meet you.
The feeling is mutual.
I've got a bad feeling about
Wir
this.
können also gerne, wenn du da auch Lust hast,
You worry too
Predator
much,
auch
Emmett.
gerne zusammenspielen.
Now all we gotta do is serve that
Weil
subpoena and
aktuell
we're off to build your rocket
würde ich
drill.
es sonst nämlich alleine
Get
zocken.
my patent.
Yeah, your patent.
So, hier ist einmal Unterlagen an von dem Flyer zuzustellen. Gucken wir uns die Tipps einfach nochmal an, damit wir ein bisschen entspannter durchs Spiel kommen hier. Versucht mit Kid Tennant zu sprechen. So, ist jetzt nur die Frage, wo finde ich den Affen? Da drüben ist er ja schon. Auf der anderen Straßenseite.
What the hell, Matches? You got kiwi all over my socks!
Sorry, boss.
Get out of here. How about you? Huh? I'm sitting at a shoe shine booth. You walk up. Either you're here to shine my shoes, or you got a death wish. Which is it?
So, ich suche nach
I'm looking for a guy named Arthur McFly. He's my, sort of a relative.
Well, he's my employee. He's very busy today.
Since you're Arthur's boss, you know where he is, right?
He's at the, office.
Where's the office?
I forget.
Vergessen, klar.
So when do you think Arthur will be leaving the office?
When I tell him he can leave the office. Hey, you Mr. Spy.
Isn't that Arthur McFly's hat you're holding?
It was McFly's hat. Now, it's my peanut ball.
Das Herd muss schaden.
Can I have some peanuts?
Why not? I'm a magnanimous kind of guy. Go ahead, knock yourself out.
Hey, kid!
Yeah?
What the hell is that?
Hey!
Und tschüss.
What'd you do?
Give me that hat, you lousy crook! Emmett!
Uh-oh.
Emmett!
Nobody makes a monkey out of Kid Tannen! Hey!
Ja, lecker.
Fix me up!
Where'd you learn how to move like that?
Sandlot football. They used to call me the Streak.
Get out!
So, jetzt werde ich aber mal vermuten, dass wir den Hut mal an Einstein reichen. Zum Schnuppern. So, gucken wir mal. Arthurs Hut. Eini, kannst du mal schnuffeln?
Hey, honey, come here for a sec, boy. Hey, boy,
Ah,
you find the guy who
aus.
belongs to this hat?
Where's he going?
Only one way to find out. Huh, déjà vu.
Okay. Dann wollen wir mal klingeln.
Yeah? Who is it?
It's McFly!
Shh, I know!
Was noch? Arthur.
Hey, Arthur, can you come down a minute?
Do I know you?
Ich habe etwas
We've
für
got
Sie.
something for you.
It's a
subscription to the Accountant Weekly. He won't come out if he knows why we're really here.
No, right.
I'm not interested. And besides, the boss won't let me leave the room. Sorry, some other time.
Ach Mann, du Affe, jetzt mach doch die scheiß Tür auf.
What now?
It's me again. Please come down.
Why?
Wir kommen vom Gericht, aber dann kommt...
You represent the law.
You don't want to go against the law, do you?
No, but I don't want to go against Kid Tannen either. And he ordered me to stay put till he gives the word. Sorry, some other time.
Du blöder Affe, Alter, nun komm doch einfach mal runter. Dann klingeln wir nochmal. Gleich haben wir alles durch.
What now?
McFly, Kollege. Ich jetzt sage, dass wir verwandt sind, aber dann runterkommt. Ich
It's me again. Please come down.
Why?
Mitteilung oder verwandt ist das Einzige, was noch über bleibt. Ach komm, wir machen
I'm your
verwandt.
mother's great nephew.
You mean my second cousin?
Yeah.
Glad to know you, but I can't leave this building till the boss says so. He's given strict orders. Sorry, some other time.
Es ist immer das Gleiche, ne? Es ist immer die letzte Antwort, die man auswählt.
What now?
Wie im wahren Leben.
It's me again. Please come down.
Why?
Why? So. Ansonsten haben wir ja alles.
We've got some important information for you, but we can't yell it. It's private.
Then put it in a postcard and send it. I'm stuck up here till the boss tells me I can leave. Sorry, some other
nicht?
time.
Warte mal. Jetzt glaube ich. Jetzt weiß ich, wie wir ihn kriegen. Ach Mann, wie blöd ist man denn? Wie blöd ist man denn? So. Gehen wir einmal in den Inventar. Dann nehmen wir den Hut. Und dann McFly.
I'll give it back to him after I give him the
Na also.
subpoena.
Was? Nee, anscheinend auch nicht. Hilft er mit Unterlagen zu stellen. Dann müssen wir nochmal die Tipps angucken jetzt. Du brauchst etwas aus dem Stadtzentrum, damit AFA rauskommt. Aus dem Stadtzentrum.
Someone's playing tricks on me.
Jetzt ist nur die Frage, was brauchen wir da? Es kann doch nicht sein, dass das... Was haben wir denn hier sonst noch drin? AFAs Vorladung. Na. Ich denke mal...
I don't think so.
Damit...
Maybe not.
Was? Ich denke mal, damit sollte das klappen mit der Vorladung.
What now?
Wenn es jetzt auch nicht klappt, weiß ich auch nicht. So. Zack.
What do you think you're doing?
I'm throwing the subpoena.
You can't do that. You have to hand it to him.
Das kann doch alles nicht angehen, ey. Was haben wir da noch? Telefonnummer der Browns.
Doc's notebook doesn't belong to them.
Ja, mit dem Hut funktioniert ja auch
Give it
nicht.
back to him after I give him the subpoena.
Du musst erst die Vorladung bekommen, aber... Es
Quit
funktioniert.
bugging me, or I'll tell Kid.
Du brauchst etwas aus dem Stadtzentrum, oder was? Was ist das? Achso. Aber wir sind doch eigentlich...
Need any help?
Never mind.
Was soll ich ihm denn geben?
Tannen's not...
Oh. Hier vielleicht noch mal irgendwas holen?
Morty,
Emmett?
how goes the
Aber er
escape
dürfte ja
plan?
nichts haben.
Guess what? In order to free up your younger self to complete the rocket drill, I'm gonna have to serve my own grandfather with a subpoena.
Great Scott!
Actually, his name's Arthur. He's Kid Tannen's accountant.
Marty, whatever you do, it's vitally important that you don't alter your grandfather's future in any meaningful way. The consequences...
Could be catastrophic. I know, got it. I know this really isn't the right time or place, but I found your notebook.
Ah, so that's where I left it. Why'd you bring it here?
Because the bank's selling off all your stuff.
They can't do that.
That's what I keep trying to tell them.
Well, you hold on to it for safekeeping. We'll deal with my financial situation in 1986 after we save me from a grisly death in 1931.
Guess who I bumped into at the soup kitchen? My grandfather.
No!
Don't worry, I didn't talk to him or change his future or anything.
Good.
I wish I could, though. This era's Tannen is treating him like dirt.
Don't worry. If history plays out as it's supposed to, he'll soon be out from under Kid Tannen's thumb and free to live out his life as a humble accountant with your grandma. What was her name again?
Sylvia.
Right, Sylvia.
Hang in there, Doc.
Not the best choice of words, Marty.
Leider keine Ahnung. Ach, jetzt haben wir einen neuen Hinweis. Kid Tannen ist zurück. Glaubst du, er ist noch sauer auf dich? Mit Sicherheit ist er noch sauer auf mich. Wir werden einfach mal hinlaufen. Ich weiß aber nicht, wo der Vogel jetzt ist. Der kam noch eben noch. Da ist er. Ich hoffe, dass er nicht mehr sauer ist.
Well, well, look who's back. They say rats always return to the scene of the sinking ship. Get 'em, Matches.
Ach nee. Also, ich denke mal, dass wir von ihm wahrscheinlich dann irgendwas brauchen werden. Die Frage ist nur was. Oh.
Come down from there, you son of a bitch! Right now! That's an order!
Okay. Martin lässt sich vom Kid suchen, nicht versucht Kid aufzunehmen, wenn er flucht. Okay.
Make me angry, Smucko! Get... What do you think you're doing up there, you scrawny little runt? Get down here right
Alles klar,
now!
mit der Aufnahme werden wir dann wahrscheinlich den
You can't get away that easy.
McFly
Nobody puts one
bekommen.
over on Kid Tannen and lives to tell about it. You're dead meat, twerp! Better start composing your epitaph now, because I'm gonna carve it into your face! In bullets!
Werde ich jetzt einfach mal so tippen.
Get down
Okay.
here! Einstein! Help! Lay off! Get away from me, you crazy mutt!
Go away, dog. We're busy here. Go on, scram. Hey, where'd he go?
You let him get away, idiot!
Gut, also zurück zu Arthur McFly. Wenn ich jetzt mal wüsste, wo wir da genau lang müssen. Ich glaube, am Gefängnis vorbei. So. Dann wollen wir mal gucken. Und dann müsste das, glaube ich, mit der Aufnahme vom Tonbandgerät müsste das, glaube ich, funktionieren, dass wir ihn jetzt runterbekommen. Wenn nicht, dann weiß ich auch nicht weiter.
What now? I hope Arthur...
So, Problem ist jetzt
They're still where I
Tonbandgerät.
left them.
Arthur McFly. Das sieht schon mal besser aus.
What do you think you're doing up there, you scrawny little runt? Get down here right now!
It's Kid. Right away, boss.
Perfekt.
Where's Kid?
So, und ich glaube, jetzt müssen wir ihm die Vorladung geben.
Arthur McFly?
Yeah?
Got something for you.
Thanks. A subpoena?
Ordering you to appear in court and provide evidence in the investigation into...
Kid Tannen? Take it back!
You can't get rid of it, Mr. McFly. Once you've been served, it's your duty to report to the court at the earliest possible time. Failure to do so could lead to a warrant for your arrest.
Arrest! But Kid'll kill me. Stupid, stupid Artie. Holy cats, what am I gonna do?
I suggest you avail yourself to the protection of the court.
Oh gosh, oh gosh.
So, das haben wir soweit auch.
Well, we've served the subpoena and gotten a barrel of booze delivered to your house. Looks like we're off to your lab to build your rocket drill. You do have a lab, right?
What kind of future patent holder would I be without a lab? Come on.
Gut, aber mal gucken, dass wir diesen blöden Bohrer da endlich gebaut bekommen.
Doc! I'm off to get the rocket drill.
Good. Come on, let's go. Time waits for no man.
Da haben wir also die beiden Docs. Den Jungen und den Alten. Tja, Doc, das warst du vor vielen Jahren.
Are you sure this is gonna work, Emmett?
Don't let the ramshackle nature of my laboratory fool you. If all goes according to plan, we'll soon be in possession of the most powerful rocket fuel known to man.
That's great. How?
Well, it's very simple. This crankshaft induces a powerful direct current into the electrolysis chamber, producing hydrogen, which must be periodically released into the primary distillation barrel. While tending to the hydrogen, we'll also need to regularly sprinkle these shredded protein flakes into this aquarium of tuber bacteria to generate the necessary nitrogen to catalyze the reaction.
Alter, rede noch schneller.
Oh, hot! Extremely hot! The temperature of the reaction must be kept at a steady temperature of 623 degrees Kelvin by carefully pumping these bellows. Any questions?
Ach du Scheiße.
Emmett? Why is there a brace of drunkards gathering on our lawn?
Sweet fancy Moses, it's my father!
So?
So, he doesn't know I'm engaging in acts of scientific exploration in here. He thinks this is where I go to pour through my law books.
Oh.
You tend to the reaction. I'll try to get rid of him.
Tend to the what? Can't we just start over after he's gone?
It's too late. The reaction's already started. Don't worry. I'll try to help you out where I can.
But...
Emmett?
Coming, Father! Father!
Don't you father me, child.
Okay, also, wir müssen anfangen mit dem Korbeln, das habe ich jetzt noch, ich hoffe, ich habe jetzt nichts anderes vergessen. Korbeln war das, dann dieses komische Aquarium. Ach du Scheiße. So, Korbel.
Listen to the words I'm emphasizing.
Don't you turn your back on me.
There is a flame
brennt ein
inside
Feuer.
me that cannot be
Okay,
quelled by
das
your
heißt erstmal
legalistic
das Ding wahrscheinlich.
Father. Maybe I should just get
Vielleicht
struck
sollte
by
mich ein Blitz
lightning.
treffen.
Would that make you happy?
Das wäre ja das Teil. Wir sind die Anwälte in einem brennenden Gebäude. Sehr gut, jetzt da das Ventil drehen. Perfekt. Oh, es geht noch weiter. Ich mag schon Schocken, Pops, aber nicht jeder will. Scheiße, ich habe jetzt nicht schnell genug gelesen. Ich glaube aber, das war richtig, oder? Nee, anscheinend nicht.
What did you do?
Emmett, who are you talking to in there?
No one, Father. Don't you go feed the ducks, Father.
Enten füttern, okay. Das ist jetzt auf jeden Fall hier.
Who invented fire, Pop? I don't know
Feuer.
either, but you can be damn sure it wasn't a lawyer. Eating you, Father, but I wish you would
Innerlich
go on a diet.
auffrisst. Würde ich auch mal sagen, die Fische, oder? Jo.
That's another one of your
Ich bin
staffers
keiner
who
von den Leuten,
spins around you like a
die
top.
rumwirbeln. Das müsste wahrscheinlich der Gasdruck sein. Hoffe ich.
Just pay attention to what I say.
Ja, ja. Was ist denn? Rumwirbeln. Wirbeln kann alles sein.
My fault if I don't get a spark out of
Funke
laws and
ist
statutes.
das Ding.
The hotter you get, the more I know
Hitziger
I'm right.
müsste das Feuer sein.
You get to control my life just because you fed and clothed me for 17 years.
Besorgt hast. Besorgt, besorgen für die Fische, würde ich jetzt mal sagen. Und das ist richtig sein. Und
Galileo's rotations.
die Erde dreht sich nicht nur um dich. Die Erde dreht sich nicht nur um dich. Drehen, Kurbel würde ich sagen.
Burning passion, Father, but it is
Oh,
not
scheiße, ist da
mine.
nochmal brennendes? Ist das Feuer? Alter, geht das schnell jetzt hier? War's das?
Ah, halfway there.
Oh, die Hälfte ist geschafft. Leckt mich am Arsch.
Emmett!
Keep up the good work.
Ach du Scheiße.
It's getting so hot under the
Jetzt
collar.
kühl mal
Pop.
wieder ab.
Bronze have been
Das
officers
ist
of
auf
the
jeden Fall
court
das Ding.
since God's heavenly
Dann Funke. Alter, warum ist das jetzt so schnell?
I thought you were a scientist.
Emmett!
Der hat das falsche Ding genommen, das wollte ich gar nicht. So, Blitz ist das Ding. Brennen, Feuer. Nahrung ist der Fisch oder die Fische.
Feeding you in that school of yours. You look like a skeleton.
You don't like my performance in the courthouse, then fire me.
Feuer.
And I am shocked at your behavior, young man.
You have a release
Hab
valve
das schon
on
viel
your
irgendwo
mouth
im
somewhere.
Mund.
Trying to spin this argument around to my failings.
Oh, Alter. Haufen alle sind brennen. Feuer. Mann, mach das Ding zu Ende jetzt. Aber fast geschafft, immer noch nicht fertig. Ich glaube, eine Runde müssen wir noch schaffen.
Strongly object to the current of this conversation, Father. Times do I have to prove myself to you before I can shake your overbearing criticism.
Abschütteln, Alter, was ist denn das für ein Hinweis? Abschütteln, was soll denn ab...
Don't touch anything until I tell you to.
Ich hab nichts angefasst, du Affe.
You invented fire, Pop? I don't know either, but you can be damn sure it wasn't a lawyer. What use is a microorganism for law? If it weren't for scientists, men like you would still be divining the future with sheep's bladders and goat.
Oh, Alter. Ey, das gibt's doch nicht, ey.
Listen to the words I'm emphasizing. I honor your wishes. You treat me like common bacteria. This may come as a shock to you, Pop, but not everyone wants to be a lawyer. Don't you see this is eating me up inside?
Oh, Alter, Leute, das kann doch jetzt nicht angehen, ey. Das geht so schnell und teilweise hat er so beschissene Betonung, dass man überhaupt nicht weiß, was er damit meint. So, das ist klar. Futter. Aufgeblasene Säcke. Fügen wir wieder ab. Nahrung. Hitziger du wärst. Du überschüttest mich immer mit... Überschütten? Ja, ich hab keine Ahnung, was ist das? Ja. Luft machen, Luft. Oh, Alter. Heiße Luft. Nein. Och Mann, ey, wir hätten das andere Ding machen müssen. Scheiße. So, jetzt haben wir das Ganze. Jetzt schaffen wir es hoffentlich. Dunkel, Kurbel. Besorgt ist dann wahrscheinlich hier. Loslassen. Ja, was soll loslassen? Ist wahrscheinlich das Ding. Drängst mich zu etwas? Drängen? Was ist denn Drängen, Alter? Ach, Alter, was soll denn Drängen sein? Leute, ey. Kotz ab hier, das kann doch nicht sein, ey. Drängen, was soll denn Drängen sein? Ah, Leute. Ups. Umwerben. Oh, ich hab gleich keinen Bock mehr, ey. Das kann doch jetzt nicht sein, ey.
Don't touch anything until I tell you to.
Oh.
Eating you, Father, but I wish you would
So,
go on a
Aufriss ist
diet.
klar.
Really want to vent our dirty laundry in
Luft
public like
machen.
this? What use is a microorganism for law? Lawyers are nothing but a bunch of hot air. There.
Och, ey, ich hab gleich keine Lust mehr hier mit dem Spiel. Das kann doch jetzt nicht angehen, ey.
Listen to the words I'm emphasizing.
Und nochmal das Ganze.
One great thing ever generated by a lawyer. Well, maybe your burning passion, Father, but it is not.
Feuer, Burning, ihr habt mich doch... Mann, Leute.
What did you do?
Alter Schwede, das ist zum Kotzen. Die letzte Runde, ey, und das haut hier nicht hin. So, sitzt wieder. Loslassen wird wahrscheinlich das Teil sein. Feuer. Ablassen sieht irgendwo im Mund. Feuer.
Learned for scientists, men like you would still be divining the future with sheep's bladders and goat gizzards. Why are you always bellowing at me? How many times do I have to prove myself to you before I can shake your
Abschütteln, was soll denn Abschütteln sein? Abschütteln wahrscheinlich. Oh, ey, da komme ich da gar nicht mal hin, ey. Ich hab's nicht mal geschafft, da. Leute, wie soll ich denn so schnell an dieses scheiß Aquarium kommen? Das gibt's doch nicht mehr, ey.
You see, this is eating me up inside. If you don't like my performance at the courthouse, then fire me. Lawyers are nothing but overblown bags of gas. Galileo's rotations. Do you ever listen to yourself? Getting so hot under the collar. It may come as a shock to you, Pop, but not everyone wants to be a lawyer. Do you call a room full of lawyers trapped in a burning building a good start?
Oh Leute, ey. Brennen ist doch da. Ich hab keinen Bock mehr gleich, Alter. Das kann doch nicht angehen, dass man hier nicht weiterkommt jetzt. Herumwirbeln. Ist auch wieder falsch hier. Meine Fresse, ey. Ich geb's gleich auf, Leute. Ich geb's gleich auf.
Eating you, Father, but I wish you would go on a diet. Maybe I could just get struck by lightning. Would that make you happy?
Ich komme da gar nicht rüber so schnell, Leute.
What kind of pressure I'm under? I get a turn to talk, or is this going to be another monologue? Won't you release me from your unattainable expectations?
Loslassen, was ist denn loslassen? Keine Ahnung, was ist das? Ich habe keine Ahnung, ey. Alter Leute, ey, das ist doch nicht wahr. Man kann sich so schnell teilweise gar nicht bewegen hier. Viel zu schnell, was der da redet. Kommst du nicht hinterher? Du drängst mich. Ja, was ist denn Drängen? Was ist denn Drängen, bitte?
Like my performance at the courthouse, then fire me. My fault if I don't get a spark out of laws and statutes. I'm getting so hot under the collar, Pop.
Abkühlen. Wieder falsch, diesmal. Oh, leck mich am Arsch, Leute. Ey, das gibt's doch nicht mehr.
No idea what kind of pressure I'm under. Strongly object to the current of this conversation, Father.
Spannend, ja, was ist denn jetzt spannend, ey?
What use as a microorganism for law? If it weren't for scientists, men like you would still be divining the future with sheep's bladders and goat gizzards. Why don't you go feed the...
Och, Leute, ey. Ich hab keine Lust mehr jetzt, ey. Das macht keinen Spaß gerade. Es macht einfach keinen Spaß.
Times do I have to prove myself to you before I can shake your overbearing criticisms? You have a release valve on your mouth somewhere? I get a turn to talk, or is this going to be another monologue? Lawyers are nothing but overblown bags of gas.
Müsste das hier wieder sein? Komm schon, komm schon. Verwirbeln. Was ist das denn? Okay. Feuer. Moin, Fabi. Blitztreffen, was ist das denn? Überschüttest das Ding. Also die Erde dreht, muss wieder das sein. Alter, mach hin jetzt, ey. Das ist immer noch nicht vorbei. Alte Luft. Nein, jetzt nimmt er das falsche Ding, Alter. Mann, ey. Leck mich doch am Arsch mit dem Scheiß hier. Alter, wieder von vorne, ey. Das kann doch nicht sein, ey. Schocken, Alter, keine Ahnung. Oh, Alter, den wollte ich doch gar nicht haben, ey. Das ist einfach zu schnell. Das ist zu schnell. Wer will? Rennen ist geboten, lauf rüber da. Nahrung. Blasen ist das Ding. Ist es nicht, Alter, ist es nicht, dann leck mich doch gleich, ey. Leck mich gleich am Arsch hier. Das kann ich eigentlich nicht. Ja, ja, achte auf deine Betonung. Mal ein bisschen langsamer machen würdest. Feuer. Funke ist das Ding. Luft machen ist das Ding. Das Ding. Loslassen müsste das Ding wieder sein. Hervorgebracht. Was ist denn hervorgebracht? Alter, ich hab keine Ahnung, Mann. Druck. Spannend, was ist spannend? Was ist spannend, ey? Boah, Digga. Alter, ey. Woher soll man denn wissen, was spannend sein soll? Oh, Mann. Und das Ganze nochmal. Drängen. Ja, scheiße, war hier schon falsch. Nee, war richtig. Oh, Alter. Gesorgt. Gesorgt ist doch nicht... Oh, Mann.
Just pay attention to what I say. Eating you, Father, but I wish you would go on a diet. You have a release valve on your mouth somewhere. You don't get to control my life just because you fed and clothed me for 17 years. Oh, maybe your burning passion, Father, but it is not mine. Why don't you go feed the ducks, Father?
Füttern.
Galileo's rotations. Do you ever listen to yourself? I honor your wishes. You treat me like common bacteria.
Genau. Bitte lass doch mal zu Ende sein jetzt.
Really want to vent our dirty laundry in public
machen. Das. Ein Blitz ist das. Oh, bitte, das war jetzt Schluss hier, Mann. Abschütteln muss auch das sein. Blasen. Oh, endlich. Meine Fresse, Alter. Das war ein Akt, ey. Halbe Stunde an dem Scheiß hier aufgehangen, ey.
You okay? You and your dad sounded...
It was an argument we should have had a long time ago. Oh!
What?
Eureka! Now all we gotta do is fuel up the old rocket power drill and you and I can
take it and go.
But don't you want to test it first?
No time. The last train for DC leaves in just a few minutes.
All right. You've got to get this baby to the U.S. Patent Office.
Exactly.
So tell me, Sonny, when can I expect to hear back from the Patent Office?
Oh, in about, I'd say... I can't.
Huh?
Emmett, I'm not from the patent office.
I don't understand.
I lied to you, but I didn't want to. It was the only way I can get you to trust me. See, there's somebody who's in big trouble. Someone very important to me, to both of us. I can't tell you who, but I need to save him tonight, and I need your invention to do it. I'll get it back to you, I promise. And, Emmett, you're gonna be a great inventor.
So, wollen wir Doc aus dem Knast holen.
Keep the throttle at about 8.
Danke, Emmett. Okay,
Doc,
holen wir
I
mal
got the
aus
drill. Now
dem
let's get
Baum.
you out of here.
Wegen B. Ach du Scheiße.
Come on, start.
Komm, Marty. Oh nein,
Sonny!
das sah schlecht aus.
You're too late!
Too late. The doc's not supposed to be. Doc!
They're moving him to another facility for safekeeping. Oh, I better
Danny,
go get a quote
moin.
from the police chief.
Alles klar, bei dir auch? Ich hoffe, dir geht's gut. Ich hoffe, du bist gesund und munter.
Paddy wagon intercepted. Suspect slain. And they're still after him. How am I gonna rescue him now? At least the rocket part came out of this in one piece.
Ja, dann bau das mal zusammen, Marty. Ja, ich bin auch wieder fit. Ich war etwas über 2 Wochen habe ich extrem flach gelegen. Ordentliche Grippe eingefangen.
Alright, I'm coming, Doc.
Aber soweit wieder fit. Bisschen Langeweile, weil es aktuell einfach keine guten Spiele gibt. Da habe ich gedacht, packe ich mal wieder was Altes aus. Aber leider gibt es im Moment keine neuen guten Spiele. Nur Schrott, was da momentan erscheint. Aber ab dem 24.04. werde ich auf jeden Fall das Predator. Das werde ich mir gönnen und das werde ich spielen. Arbeit ist alles gut bei mir. Da läuft's. Ein paar Aufträge natürlich verloren aktuell. Aufgrund dieser ganzen Corona-Geschichte, aber im Großen und Ganzen läuft das da ganz gut. So. Hey, da kommen wir nicht weiter, Kollege. Dann gehen wir mal nach rechts. Auf jeden Fall, ab 24. gibt es dann bei mir Predator. Hunting Grounds. Freue ich mich schon extrem drauf. Ganz geiles Spiel. Und als Predator-Fan ist das sowieso ein Muss für mich. So, habe ich irgendwas im Inventar? Zeitung? Nichts, womit ich das Dings öffnen könnte. Gucken wir uns mal einmal die Tipps an. Die Schlüssel, ist mir klar, dass ich die brauche. Du kommst hier an die Schlüssel ran. Habe ich auch schon gemerkt. Der Funkantenne. Aber wo ist die Funkantenne? Da oben. Keine Sorge doch, ich hole sie da raus.
Don't worry, Doc, I'll get you out.
Be careful, Marty.
I'll be back.
I'll be back. Hasta la vista. Da ist die Antenne, okay. So, jetzt ist noch die Frage, wie kriegen wir das Fenster auf. Wahrscheinlich hier irgendwo. Jawohl. Vordere Fenster. Montiereisen. Okay, will er nicht. Aber damit werden wir da wahrscheinlich auch nicht durchkommen. Ja, deshalb wolltest du die Scheibe einschlagen. Aber das möchte er dann wahrscheinlich nicht, ne? Nee. Tatsächlich nicht. Jetzt ist aber die Frage. Heckscheibe. Zurückgehen. Ah, Mann, pack das scheiß Ding nochmal weg jetzt. So. Jetzt kann er die da raus angeln. Die habe ich ja schon. Muss ich mal gucken. Kann ich ihm die Antenne geben? Zurückgehen, Heckscheibe. Oh, Alter, du gehst mir auf den Sack. Komme ich denn jetzt da ran, ey? Ah, warte mal, hier kann ich aber bestimmt... Kann ich das Ding aufbrechen hier? Okay, Türen geht nicht. Ans Schloss komme ich nicht. Oh Mann, der geht mir auf den Sack. So, hier können wir aber das Teil wahrscheinlich benutzen. Nein, nicht dahin. Ach Mann, ich wollte doch gar nicht darüber, geht zurück. So, rechter Stick. Zack. Okay, wir gehen schon mal weg. Zack. Vorderfenster. Okay, das ist offen. Dann nehmen wir jetzt die Antenne. Perfekt. Aber wir müssen den wahrscheinlich irgendwie ablenken, den eigenen. Das wird dann wahrscheinlich einen Dock machen müssen. Komm nicht dran. Ich brauche eine Ablenkung. Leave it to me. Die Schlüssel. Komm schon, Marty. Komm. Oh shit. Ei.
Thanks, Doc. I guess that's why they call you the street.
Faust hat gesessen.
I have my sources.
Gut, dann gehen wir mal zurück. Dann brauchen wir die Schlüssel.
Stand back, Doc.
Oh shit.
How you doing, Doc? His legs, Sagan. How many bullets has he got in that thing?
Warte mal, ich habe doch die Radkappe, genau. Komm, Marty. Zack. Perfekt. So, jetzt müssen wir aber irgendwie Doc hier.
Lucky he's such a bad shot, huh?
Better get that gun before a lot runs out.
Und das Gewehr. Okay. Dann würde ich sagen, die Handschellen aufschießen. Komm schon, Marty. Zack.
This is a rescue.
That's the idea.
Tritt aufs Gas. Boah. Junge, lass damit Mist. Ah, da sind wir auf jeden Fall an der richtigen Stelle, weil da haben wir unseren DeLorean geparkt.
Doc, are you okay?
I'm fine. But I wonder what sorts of bizarre repercussions my younger self's invention of a flying bicycle will have on the timeline.
Did you know that would happen?
I had a suspicion. I never could keep those rockets from exploding.
So, what do we do now?
Now we get back to 1986 before our interactions with the past inevitably cascade into a calamitous future. Where'd you leave Einstein?
Doc?
He's not in the pound, is he?
No, I think we've got bigger problems right now.
Great Scott!
Fortsetzung folgt. Naja, wir haben Doc zumindest schon mal befreit. Das ist ja schon mal sehr gut.
What's happening?
I don't know. We'll have to be careful not to run into ourselves.
Hey, fellas.
All right, McFly. Let's go see the boss.
History says Tanner will be arrested by a rookie cop by the name of Danny Parker.
I fear that nothing will save Hill Valley from descending into the fires of chaos and corruption.
Nothing is over until Kid Tannen says it's over.
Ja, aufregende erste Folge. Und in der zweiten Folge geht es ja dann weiter. Und dann wollen wir mal gucken, dass wir da so schnell wie möglich wieder zurück in die Zukunft kommen, da wo wir hin wollen. Also Leute, das war's erstmal mit Zurück in die Zukunft, dem ersten Teil. Und gucken, ob wir dann eventuell morgen den zweiten Teil fortsetzen. Also, haut rein Leute, genießt das schöne Wetter